Hey everyone, welcome to Steven Universe Universe, the show where we talk about the universe of Steven Universe. I'm your host, Victor Frost, and today is the final day of Steven Bomb Week, which means it's time for us to look at today's episode and see what we learned. If you haven't seen the episode, full disclosure yet, now is your chance to pause this video, go watch that one, then come back. Don't worry, we'll wait. This is your spoiler alert. So, new episode, new lore. Let's see what we learned. This episode is just what we needed after yesterday. Pretty low-key, all things considered, but still good. An excellent denouement to this arc. So, what happened? Well, Steven had a reality check. In stories about heroes, cartoons in particular, we as an audience have been conditioned that the good guy will win. I mean, outside of stories like The Watchmen and their like, it's not even a question. The bad guy loses, the good guy wins, everything goes back to normal. Status quo is God, and in Beach City, the status quo has been more or less maintained. In the past, when Steven and the Gems would go on missions, they would come back winners every time. This time though, no matter what Amethyst says, they did not win. They survived, and only just, through pretty much luck alone. This was close. Steven knows this, so his reality check wasn't so much about him as it was about others, the people in his life that he cares about. This life of danger is pretty much the norm for Steven, and you know what, he is not short on bravery. He really wanted to tell Connie about this fantastic adventure he'd just been on, and he was really excited about it. Until he saw his dad's reaction to it. I'm 25 years old, but I have a 9-year-old brother. If he came home one day and told me that he was in even a 50th of the danger that Steven was in, I would probably have a panic attack a lot like Greg's. I don't think this needs to be said, but if you love someone and you learn that they're in danger, that scares the crap out of you. And if you're the one in danger, you hate seeing your friends and your family worried and scared about you, especially if you're not worried or scared about you. So, you shelter them, keep them calm, protect them from the reality of the situation. Sound familiar? Everyone was trying to shelter the ones they love from reality, but unless you keep the light of the truth, you'll always be in the dark. Wheel of morality, turn, turn, turn. This episode is the lessons learned in political power truly coming to fruition. This time, Steven isn't an outside observer. This isn't Beach City, this is his personal crisis. To him, his only options are to either tell Connie and see her worry, which he doesn't want, or not tell her. Except he can't not tell her because he kinda already did. He is in the same position Mayor Dewey and the Crystal Gems were with only half of the options. So, he opts to cut ties with not just Connie, but with the entirety of humanity. Because the only way to keep them from worrying is to suddenly stop talking to them forever. But after being a major drama llama, Steven does finally come clean to Connie. She is worried about him, but she's more concerned about being there to support him. You know, for someone who's never had a friend before, she's pretty damn good at it. With that, the status is once again quo. This is shown by all of the shops in town, suddenly and on the very same day, getting fixed. So, with that, business is back to business as usual. We end with Steven, Connie, and Greg driving off. And scene. And that's what we learned today on Steven Universe Universe. Join us next week when we go back to our original format, complete with news and reviews, when we talk about Open Book. I'm Victor Frost, and I'll see you next time on Steven Universe Universe.